Hi guys, welcome to GladrapChannel.
Introducing first, making his way to the red corner, give it up for Kyle Brown.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Auckland 8. Dare to be great here at the Ellerslie Event Centre in Auckland, New Zealand, brought to you by Craig Thomson. With you, Isaac Savage from Gladrap and the champ himself, Shay, Mr. Business Brock. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, thanks, Isaac. Awesome to be here. We're halfway through our night at the moment, and wow, we had our first eliminator fights, the first four. I'm very looking forward to the semi-finals, and obviously the finals are going to be something spectacular as well.
You're right. It was quite interesting too with Harley Love via walkthrough. You made a good point. It is good to blow off the, I wouldn't say ring rust, but get that first fight out of the way.
Making his way to the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Charles Sweeney.
But next up, we do have a corporate fight of Charles Sweeney out of the blue corner and Kyle Brown fighting out of the red corner.
Craig Thomson, the promoter, having his fair share of fighters on here himself.
Craig Thomson, also a boxer, fighting here in New Zealand and abroad.
Oh yeah, see his last fight in the USA. He won via TKO.
Enters the ring wearing black trunks with silver trim. He weighed in at 95.9 kgs. Give it up for Kyle Brown. And there's a bloody fight in the blue corner. Enters the ring wearing black trunks with white trim. Weighed in at 90.8 kgs. This is Charles Sweeney. 3 1.5 rounds. And the dominance of each arch is Rebel John Conway.
Charles Sweeney there in the skins, Kyle Brown in the shorts. This is going to be one heck of a fight once again, Shay. These corporate guys have obviously always got a lot on the line. You know, they've got probably a couple of tables here in support, and they want to do them proud. They don't want to go down on their very first fight in front of all these people.
Well, that's what you bring your friends and family along for. Otherwise, you'll be telling them to stay home. I don't want you to come along. You know, they're going to give their all. They're going to put their money on the line tonight, and now we can hear the crowd getting into it as well. We're halfway through the fight night. The water's been flowing throughout the table, so the vocals going a little bit louder from what we saw at the beginning of the night.
If you couldn't hear that properly on the mic too, they were saying Sweeney, Sweeney. So Sweeney's certainly got some supporters tonight.
There we go.
Charles Sweeney in the red. Sorry. Charles Sweeney in the blue and Kyle Brown in the red.
With the compression pants, that is, Charles Sweeney. And then with just the boxing shorts, is Kyle Brown.
Round one.
They touch gloves and then just go for it. So you're saying the compression pants is Sweeney and Kyle Brown is in the normal shorts?
He's going for that hit and run tactic there. Punch, move, punch, move.
Whoa! Looks like something connected there because he looked like he... and look at the stand-up guard there of Kyle Brown. He just doesn't back down, just looks him dead in the face.
And then he gives him a little look as if to say, you know what? I got something special of my own.
Kind of like a bit of a peekaboo style of boxing there, eh?
He just winds up that windmill uppercut as well. Kyle Brown has this go for no fuss given type of attitude as well, and he's just laying down to hurt now. Roy's going at it. This is a pub for Sweeney, those windmill uppercuts. the action slowing down a little bit towards the end of their round. They both heard the clappers. They were content to take their foot off the pedal and retire to their corners.
Charles Sweeney there in the blue corner, Cole Brown there in the red. Interesting fight, or interesting first round there. Both these guys have got quite exciting styles, quite wild and quite reckless, because obviously it's their first time in the ring tonight, Shay.
Well, yeah, Charles Sweeney, a little bit on edge, I think. Just needs to relax a little bit more, you know, let all that training that he did leading up to the fight, let that all show out in the ring there, because he was looking a little bit flustered, a little bit overwhelmed, especially copping a lot of those uppercuts. A lot of them were on the elbows, on the arms, but you know, it's still overwhelming to be, you know, hit. You know, used to be getting punched very much.
Well, Cole Brown looks quite fearless. Sweeney was a little bit more timid, but then, you know, and as we say that, he sort of grapples up there in that first exchange.
You can almost tell what the corners have said to them by the first reaction that they do. I mean, maybe he was, you know, he got the call from the corner saying, you know, tie up when you start to get the pressure on. I think he kind of gave it away, you know, his tactics early in their round, this round rather.
Cole Brown there, great boxing stance, keeps that right hand high. Now coming forward with uppercuts and hooks.
Oh, that one landed, looked like on the solar plexus, so he took that pretty well.
Almost looking like a bit of a barroom brawl there with those double uppercut shots, something you see on the league field, Shay.
Well, that's exactly what I was saying, alluding to on the first round. You know, they're just letting those uppercuts go, you know. One hand out, holding the shirt, the other one letting the hand go.
Nothing wrong with a bit of biffo. And hey, a lot of these guys probably do play other sports during the week and the weekends, and they're giving boxing a crack, which is definitely one of the hardest sports you can do on this planet.
Yeah, I guess that's subjective. Everyone says that, eh? But you know, I've struggled in a lot of sports. I can't
outside
swim.
of boxing.
I can't swim, for example. That's my Achilles heel. I love the water, but can't swim. Grew up in Gisborne, can't swim. And here we go back with those windmills.
Cole Brown there coming back again with those rugby league uppercuts.
He must
straight
be from the
biffo.
Manawa too, with all those windmills letting go. Both boys sucking in the deep ones. Going into this last round.
We're getting ready now for the third and final, Shay.
Charles Sweeney looking a little bit worse for wear of the two.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Hard one to call in some sense, but then not really, because Cole Brown being a bit more of the aggressor, you could edge it slightly forward to him.
Yeah, well, Cole Brown definitely doing all the work in this fight.
Seconds out for the third and final round.
And here we go with the third and final round. What are we going to see in this last round here, Isaac? Are we going to see some more barroom brawl styles?
Barroom brawling, straight uppercuts and biffo there from Cole Brown, or you know, is Sweeney going to give him a pot shot of his own and take it back to him?
Well, that's what it looks like he's doing now. You know, he's like I alluded to before. You can tell what the corners have been telling us is now he's on his bike, picking his shots and moving, moving.
Cole Brown just absolutely dominating, coming forward there with quite a static stance, just didn't care, came forward.
Yeah, he has to have a staunch style, you know, staunchness about him.
Quite a fearless attitude, eh?
Absolutely. That no fuss given. He's coming forward, letting his hands go.
Oh,
and here come the uppercuts. Here they come.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Quite staunch. Like, some people cower and don't like getting hit in the head. He almost seems like he doesn't care.
He got one right on the kisser. He's like, okay, I'm going back to my windmills.
But this is a good chance too for people that do have a first time fight to realise if they do want to do it again. And you know, you felt after your first fight, did you want to do it again, or did someone force you?
Absolutely. After my first fight, I wanted to. I fell in love with this sport. I actually, don't want to talk too much about myself, but it was actually a long time coming, my first fight, 2 years in the making. But back to the action here in the ring. And
look at those uppercuts there for Carl Brown.
Hats off to both men, giving their heart, their soul.
Carl Brown, even though he was quite staunch in that fight, goes over like a real true sportsman and obviously touches up and shakes his opponent's hand and talks to the trainer.
Both guys were, respectful throughout the fight. Every time the ref broke them up, they'll touch gloves, even though it's just it's not mandatory that you have to touch gloves every time. So,
well, that's the thing, enemies for 6 minutes, mates after, and you probably still talk to the odd opponent from time to time.
Nah, I hate them all. Nah, absolutely. I've alluded to it many a times.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of corporate heavyweight boxing action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision, where we find a unanimous decision winner. Your winner fighting out of the right corner, Kyle Brown!
And there we go, no surprises. Good fight from both